Hi everyone, how are you? So today we're going to see some Dragon Ball Z design. And we're about to start in about a few minutes. Okay. Hi everyone, how are you? So today we're going to see Dragon Ball Z design Majin Buu. And we're going to start in about a few minutes. We're going to see step by step how to make this character look exactly as the original. So if you want, we can wait until a few more students come to the room and we can start. I will show you the products that we are going to use during this seminar. Meanwhile, I have my liner S from Leaf Gel Premium. And I have my from the nail liner 01. This is going to be used to make the small details on my design. And this one is going to be used to make all the color fills. Yes, all the places where the color are big. So we have these two brushes, and then we're going to use these colors. We're going to use 162 mainly for the skin tone. We're going to do 002 to make all the highlights, 006 for his eyes, and all the outline are going to be made with 001. Also, we have 042. This is just a small amount. If you don't have it, you can use black also. You can use 001 to make the shadows on our design. So, in order to keep the pots clean, I like to use this tool to place the colors on a palette. If I use it directly from the pot, it's really difficult for me to keep them clean. So keep that in mind if you like. So we're going to grab a small amount and we're going to place it on the palette. Kid Buu, it's a little bit light. The pink, it's lighter, like more pastel. So since I don't have that specific color, I'm going to mix it with 002 to make the color that he has. So grab again from the palette, small amount, and then I'm going to mix it to create the tone that I need. So this looks more likely to his skin tone. So I'm going to use it. My nail tip, it's buffet, and also I just wipe it all the coat off. This is just for you to see it better on the screen. You don't have to actually do it when you do nails. So just keep that in mind. That's what it has, like a matte finish, because I buffer it. So in order to work with character designs, we have to work with the original image. Try not to look for other nail artist designs to copy it from that, because since the nail it's curved, you will miss all the details that are on the sides. So try to always look for the original image. Even if you have done it before, it's better to have the original, not even your own work, because to keep everything similar to the character, we have to go always to the source. So this is small piece of advice. So we're going to start with his head. I'm going to use liner S for this. First, I'm going to clean my brush. If you don't know how to clean them, let me show you very quickly. You will put some clear gel, top coat or base coat, it doesn't matter, really. And you're going to wipe the excess of product on this small drop that you left. And now you're going to grab a wipe with a small amount of alcohol, and you're going to clean it very, very gentle. This is a way to keep your brushes clean while you work. Yeah. So in order to start with our design, we have to find the simpler shapes that it has. Yeah. So I'm going to, since it's a head, I'm going to start with a circle. Try to make it big so we would fit the whole nail. And this, it doesn't have to be perfect, yeah, just a circle to guide you through your design. And this circle won't be the whole face. Yeah, this circle will be up to his cheek here, this point. So you're going to have to make the chin out of this circle. Yep. So since he's like his head is in an odd position, yes, to the side, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make 2 diagonal lines over here. This one will be longer than this one from this side. Yeah, this diagonal will be longer. This one will be a little bit shorter. And then we're going to make like a guide for us. We're going to make a diagonal crossing the center of the circle. So I will go a little bit down, and this will be the end of my chin. Yeah, so I have one right here and the other one right here. This is a little bit too much, so I'm going to wipe it off. Try to use a brush that you don't care about too much, since you're going to use acetone to clean it. If you use a very expensive and good brush, you will ruin it. So try to use an old brush, or maybe just a brush that it's not too expensive, yeah, to clean this type of details. Okay, so now I have the base of my head. You have to always place the head first, yeah? So once I have this, I'm going to make this thing that he has on his head, yeah? And this is really easy. It will be like a semicircle. It's very important not to shrink things in order to fit the nail. If it doesn't fit, just keep it going, yeah? It will end like right here. And now I'm going to fill all the head. If it's necessary, I will add some details like bigger head. For example, I made like this part a little bit bigger and I connected with what I did before. Once I have this, I will make the ears. They're really, really simple. Just 2 lines from the side of his head and then fill. I have one right there, and then the other one won't be at the same height. Yeah, it will be like in a diagonal direction to the top of the head. So it will be most likely here. So I have the head now. I'm going to make his neck. And they are like one straight line coming from the middle of approximately the jaw, a little bit to the right. And then the other one, he has like a really thick neck. This one ends with a curved line and then a diagonal. And this one, it's really straight. It's like there, and then it comes to the side. But this side, it's more curved because of the angle of the face that he's placing. Okay, so we're going to feel everything. And I have now the shape of his body done. The rest will be very, very easy. Yeah. We'll have to cure this on a lamp for 20 seconds. And now I'm going to use 001 to make all the details inside his body and head. I'm going to clean my brush the same way I did before. And now, in order to make clean and thin lines, I'm going to grab a small amount of product in this way. So all the hair of the brushes or all the hairs of the brush have the same amount of product. And now I'm going to make first the simpler details, the ones that are easier to follow. In this case, I'm going to make this part of his head. Yeah, so I know here has like a small diagonal to the center. And I'm going to try to place like my small finger here to make pressure and make my pulse go steady. Also, when I'm doing small and thin lines, I will not breathe. I will not breathe. So my pulse is steady also. Yeah. So I'll make a small line to the center. And the other one on the other side. And now I'm going to follow what I just did before. Once I have that, it's easier to keep the face flowing since I have a reference point to start. Yep. So I'm going to make all the small details on the ear that I have here. It has like two curves and then the big ear. For this, I'm using my liner 01 from the nail. We'll make the neck a little bit thinner, then I will correct it. And this will be the same process over here. I will cure it under the LED lamp for 20 seconds. And now I'm going to make like small lines, like really thin lines to place the mouth, the eyes, and the small nose that he has. Yeah, but we're going to make thin lines just to know where everything lands. Yeah, so I'm going to start with the eyes. Yeah, they're really on the center, and I'm going to use really small amount of product, and I'm going to make from the center of my head a diagonal line. And then I'm going to make, this one is too high. Should be more straight. Remember, I'm using acetone right now to wipe the mistake that I did earlier. So diagonal, but not too much, not too high, because the other one will be higher. Now I'm going to place the eyes. I draw this line over here. Now I'm going to place this part. Yeah. So it will be not to curve, more straight. There we go. And then a diagonal line to the center. And this will be exactly the same, yeah? But it will have like a curve over here. Not a curve, like a straight line over here. And then I'm gonna keep this line of the eyes. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. So now I have the eyes. Yeah, I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger. There we go. I'm going to fill everything.
So Amy wants to know which brush are you using right now?
I'm using from the nail line 01.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. If you have any questions, please let us know. We will here to answer all your questions. So I have this, I will cure it just to make sure I don't have to, if I made mistakes later, I don't have to like wipe everything off, just the thing that I did wrong. So if it's cure, I'm safe. Okay. So now I'm going to make his big smile, and it's really close to his eyes, not like together, but they are close. So we're going to keep that distance going. I'm going to make there's a hair on the way. Whoop, still there. There we go. I'm going to make this a little bit longer, and I'm going to teach you how to correct it later. If you make mistakes like this, that they are already cured. Yeah, I want to make this part longer. Yeah, so the smile can fit better. So we are going to fix that before continuing. So what I'm going to do is grab my liner S, and I'm going to fill the places where the black lands, and I need them to be pink. Yeah, like this one over here. So this has to be pink. So I'm going to place the same color of the skin over there. And then this has to be the color of background. So I'm going to grab it and just place it on top to fix my face. So we'll cure it. Now I'm going to grab some white. 002, yeah. Again on the palette. And with my liner S still, I'm going to fill the mouth. And I can make it bigger if I like to. To make the ends round. It looks odd now, but don't worry. It will look just like the one we're trying to copy. So I'm going to cure this. And now, before doing all the other parts of his face, like this over here, or the eyebrows right here, I'm going to place all the shadows and the lights. So for me, it's easier later because I don't have to redo the line work. So if you can do the shadows and the lights before all the line work, it will be better for you, because in that case, you will save some time. Yeah. So for the shadows, you can use black. You can add black to the color of the face, or I try to use like Bordeaux to mix it and create a nice shadow color. Maybe I can add some of the original color, 162, to make even more pink the shadow. This color, Amy, I created it with 162 and some white, yeah, 002. So now I'm going to add a little bit more of 162 to make the shadow more pink. Yeah, and now I have the color of the shadow. So I'm going to place, anime characters are really easy to place the shadows because they are like there. You can see really clear where the shadows are. So it's easier for us to place them. Oh, I'm not on screen, sorry. So I'm going to follow what I see on my picture, on my original picture. Over there. Now it goes like this. And a little bit inside, and then it goes like this and covers all this side of his head. So I'm going to copy all the shades of shadow and I'm going to fill it. I'm using liner S for this type of process. You can see like really coming out with these shadows, yeah? It's really important to place them. It gives your character some dimension, yeah? So from here, we're going to have we don't have more. Oh yeah, we have the nose ones over here. And here on the chin. So now I'm going to cure it and I'm going to make the light areas. So with the skin tone that I created earlier, I'm going to mix some 002, some white to create a lighter pink. Try to make the shadows and the lights like 2 or 3 tones different from the original color, because if you do really similar shadow and light colors from the skin, once you place the top coat on top, it will like clear the colors that you place, and then there will be like no difference. So try to make the colors really stand out from the base color that you choose. Yeah. So now I have to place all the lights the same I did with the shadows, but with a lighter color. Yeah. This color, it's really similar. So I will try to make it even lighter. I will place more white. More white. I'm going to wipe this off. Just a second. There we go. So let's see if this one is better. Yeah, much better. See, it's really different from the base color that I have. I'm still using my liner S. So now I'm going to cure it. And if you notice, there are two shades of shadow, yeah? One darker than the other one. So I'm going to add some black to the shadow that I created earlier. To make it even more darker. Even darker. No, even more darker. It's not correct. Even darker. So I'm going to apply the second coat of shadow. And it has the same shadows like here on the eyes. So now I'm going to cure it. I'm going to add the shadow of the teeth that it's gray. Yeah, it's located just like here. And I'm going to mix white with black to create that shadow. And I'm going to place it on this side of the mouth. Before curing, I'm going to make the white of the eyes. What the eyes are red, yeah, but red it's a really difficult color to cover the black. So I'm going to give like a base of white so the red can stand out from all that black, yeah. So it's really coming to life. Oh, I forgot the lights right here. There we go. More rounded, maybe. There we go. Do you have any questions so far? So now I'm using 006 for the eyes. And after that, we can finally start with all the line work. Thank you so much, Amy. If you have any questions, please just let me know. I'm here to answer all of them. You can ask them on the chat. I mean, right here looking. So I will answer you very quickly. So we are ready to cure. And now I'm going to switch to my liner, line 1 from the nail, to make all the lines on my design. I'm going to start with the easy parts. That will be the mouth. I just have to outline the white area. And now we're going to start changing his expression. Yeah. Oops. He has like 2 small lines for his nose. They're not too detailed. Oops. I'm going to curate. I don't want to mess all my design.
Hey, Sol. So someone on
Yeah.
YouTube asked, which colors did you use for the base skin color?
I use 162, and then I mix it with a little bit of white 002. And then to create the shadows, I place a little bit of 142. If they don't have this color, they can use black.
With 142, you said?
No. 162 mixed with 002. And then for the shadows, 042.
042. Okay.
Yeah. And if they don't have that, they can use a little bit of black, but not too much because it will turn gray. Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. So I'm going to make this all over again. There we go. Now I'm going to place the pupils on the center. So a small amount of product. And after that, we're going to place some light on that eye. So I'm going to cure it. And I'm going to use some 002 to create the lights on the eye. I will be still using my liner 01 since it's a really small detail. The lights on the eye should be placed at the same position both. If you place one on the right and the other one on the left, it will make your character like cross-eyed. So don't. Oops. No, no, no. I'm going to round this jawline. It's too straight. I don't like it. So I'm going to round it just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to grab the color that I use for the base and uncover the places that I made a mistake, like this one over here and this one over here. With the top coat, it will all level up and you won't see the difference. Okay. So let's cure it. You have any questions so far? We're at the end of our design. I have to add just small details, but that will be all. This is your chance to make questions.
So actually, I have a question.
Yeah,
Can you use the same technique for other anime characters?
sure. This technique, it's for every character you want to make. You start with a circle, and then you draw the jaw and everything. This is easier because it's in facing to the center, like you don't have like 3/4 angle.
Yeah.
So it will be easier. But if you want to make, let me just look for a nail that is in that position. The only thing that you have to take in care is the nose position and the eyes, yeah? for example, this one over here. If it's like in this position, you'll have to place the nose like on one of the sides. In this case, the right side. Yeah, it's more to the right than to the left. And the eye that it's on the angle that it's far from the camera, that is this one over here, will be smaller and like thinner than the eye that it's facing directly to the camera. In this case, both eyes have the same size. Yeah, one it's bigger, but because of the expression that he has. Oh, I forgot one line over there. He's like raising one eyebrow, but if he weren't making that expression, the eyes will be on. The eyes will have the same size. And in this case, no, you have to make the nose to one side and the one of the eyes smaller.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. So I forgot one line. I'm seeing it right there. Let me just place it. There we go. Now it's finished. So we're going to cure it and we're going to place top coat. This will take 2 coats of top coat. This is to make because it has so many layers, we have to make everything on the same like level. Yeah. So we're going to place 2 thin coats of top coat, not too much because it will like make your nail too thick, but yes, 2 thin coats to make everything even. Oh. There we go.
Now, which top coat are you using?
I ran out of lip gel top coat, so I'm using just and if you can, it will be better for you to use lip gel or from the nail top coat. But now I'm using one that you can get here in Argentina. If it's non-wipe, better. You don't have to wipe the coat that it's left, the sticky coat that it's left before. So 2 coats. I will cure it and that will be all. Do you have any questions?
Really good.
No questions? Was everything okay for you?
I learned a lot.
Oh, great.
The YouTube chat is a little slow.
Okay.
Let me check. Yeah, some people said hi, Soul.
Hi.
Yep, they found out through Instagram. I think it was just Amy that was on here watching the Zoom call.
Oh, okay.
Most people watched on the YouTube.
Oh, great. So YouTube went well.
Yep.
Okay, so
really
this is the design. Sorry?
He looks really good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So if you have any questions after the class, you can write me and I will answer them. I hope you enjoy this and you've learned something new. If you recreate this design, don't forget to tag Zillabeau, and see you guys later on another class, another content class. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.